Hello, 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 and welcome to the end of day 95 of the Big Ignite acronym challengey thing check-in. And today's been another really interesting one. I've had amazing energy this morning, so I set a little seed yesterday. It wasn't an intention, it was if I feel like it when I wake up and I've got plenty of time, I'm going to go swimming. And I did. I woke up at, I don't know, I think it was about 7:15 and thought, right, yeah, I'm going to go swimming. So I did my little exercise routine that gets my body moving, it cleans my teeth, gets me grounded, connects. I go through some breath work, give myself some lots of love, and say my little prayer for the day to start the day. And this little routine, which takes just under an hour, I would say, probably about 40 minutes, is sort of become a non-negotiable in my world because it definitely, hi Mark, it definitely helps get me in the right vibe. And this morning I was just vibing high, and I have been the last week. I've had more moments where I felt on it in a really high vibe, like I've had one of my cannabis brownies, but I haven't had one. So, a really good space. My heart is full of love. I'm smiling at everything. I'm talkative. I'm vibrant. I feel high energy, that really nice feeling of just feeling great. So I scooted to swimming. I went swimming and scooted back and smiling at everybody. The weather was beautiful. Got back and I made some porridge with raspberries in it. Porridge and raspberries and a few raisins, and ate it in the garden because it was just so lovely and warm. So super high vibe. And then I had a client call, and I love my clients. They just raise my vibrations even more. I just love doing what I do and helping people on their journey create the life that they want. And by me helping them, they help me as well. They don't just pay me, but they help me. I just love it. Yeah, it was just really, really good. I got some admin bits done. I prepped my dinner. I had a call with my Toastmaster friend Carla, she's doing a International Women's Day event thing tomorrow. I would have gone to see her, but it's in Milton Keynes, and I'm not getting my car back until next week now, which is a little bit disappointing, but it means I'm not going to go rushing off to do anything. So I'll take that as that wasn't meant to be. Definitely feel more at peace now with regarding to if things don't quite go to plan, and just accepting that that's the way they're meant to be. Hiya Karen, how are you? So at that point I was still really on a really high level place, and then I went to pick my son and his friend up from college, and again felt really high mood, really chatty, enjoyed the journey back. And then my energy started to drop, and I think what caused it was when I was chatting to Carla. I had 2 cups. I've made myself a little teapot with my herbal tea, and I had 2 cups of tea, and my bladder can't hold that when I then drive to the college and drive back again. So by the time I was getting out of the car, I was wetting myself, and it was the second time that day. and I've three times I wet myself, and yeah. And then I looked at my intention from yesterday, and I was going to look at the muff method, wasn't I? And I haven't done that yet. Well, I had a very quick look as I thought about it, but I've run out of energy, so I'm not buffing and muffing, and I haven't gone back on Dom's thing as well. I'm not loving that as much as I thought I would. I will go and have a look at it again tomorrow, but or that's my plan. But yeah, that's sort of, I came back and my energy had depleted. I did have a really nice dinner. I made my dinner. I ate my dinner. I've cleared the kitchen. I've done all the things I needed to do, but my energy has really dropped. And I think I'm probably noticing it more because I was in such a high place. So I'm just noticing, really, and wondering how I can best manage that so I can power up, really, or power down. This is what Carla was talking about in a workshop that she's doing for International Women's Day, was about the power of human energy. And she talks about powering down, powering up so you can power through. And I think it's giving yourself a power up before you actually need it, if that makes sense. So not wait until the batteries totally run out before you then, I need to lie down now because it's all too hard. To lie down before that, or to do whatever you need to do to power up your battery a little bit. And the challenge when you're feeling really high energy is that you're keen to get everything done. And I think my lesson here is to maybe not go at 100 miles an hour, maybe not go at 100%, just bring it down to 80 or 70%, so you've got some more in the bag to continue on with the day. And tonight I've got a call at 9:30 UK time with my spiritual group, and I get so much out of that. It's worth staying up late for because they're in Canada. Well, they're not in Canada anymore. One of them's in Canada and one of them's, I don't know, somewhere else now, Colombia or somewhere travelling. She's off travelling. So I'm in bed now, and I thought I'll make the call with you. I'll do my reflections. I'll do my bit of journaling, because our lead question that we're pondering on, I'm going to read it to you, is how would it feel to totally trust myself and know that I can't get it wrong? And yeah, that's a challenging one, isn't it? Well, it is, because I put in the question, this is my question to ponder on and to see if we can get some clarity, because there's always so much to do in the day. And I don't know about you, but my days are busy. And I've always thought deep down that my MS is getting me to slow down. It's physically getting me to slow down. And I'm not very good at actually mentally and mentally slowing down, definitely, but also physically slowing down as well. I mean, obviously my walking is physically slower, but even just going from one thing to the next thing, because my relationship with time isn't how I would like it. And I get it, sort of, that time is a bit of an illusion, and we can stretch time and we can shrink time depending on what we're doing and how we're feeling about what we're doing. But often I still feel like I'm chasing my tail, and that energy is depleting. So it's recognizing when I'm sort of pushing through or trying to make things happen, that's the time to pause and take a breath. Now, I have done a few breath work practices during the day, but not until I was depleted. So it's remembering to do them before I need them, if that makes sense. It's almost to give yourself a little boost, a little power up before you actually need it. It's almost like eating before you get totally hungry, because once you get totally hungry, then you eat rubbish, if that makes sense. Whereas if you're planned and you're organised and you've got some good food coming in, you can just be on that nice cusp of being hungry enough to appreciate it, but not so hungry you're just going to munch at anything. And when certainly I notice this, when your energy is depleted, or when my energy is depleted, I go for snacks as well. Although my snacks are quite healthy now, I still don't really need them. What I need more is just a rest. So that's a long way of saying take regular rests. My suggestion is to myself and anybody else that would find it helpful to incorporate some rest time in your day before you actually need it. And in my case, that's around the 3 o'clock mark. So if I can incorporate a lie down or some sort of power up exercise around early afternoon, I think that will be helpful. So with that in mind, I am going to plan. I've got a call with my VA at 2:30, so at 1:30 I am going to have a lie down. 1:30 lie down. All I've got to do is do it now. So, you ready to take a breath with me? Okay, take a nice big deep breath in. And if it is safe to do so, allow your eyes to close. And allow yourself to feel supported by the furniture and the earth beneath you. And take another big deep breath in. And allow your body to fully relax into the support of Mother Earth beneath you. And imagine her energy almost coming up, lifting up, and holding you and nurturing you and protecting you like a mother would do a baby. Feel like a baby, just feel supported. We'll use the 3-pronged approach to feeling safe. So nice big deep breath in and a longer breath out, slow and deliberate. And put a smile on your face. And then tell yourself, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. And just really feel your body relaxing a little bit more. We are safe. Let's extend that prayer out to humanity and send a little bit of healing, loving vibes out into the world. Soothing it out with calmness, peace, love, joy. Now I have had quite a few laughs today, I have to say. I have had some good laughs with my client, good laughs with Carla, good laugh with the kids in the car. I'm sure there was somebody else I was having a laugh with as well. Probably people at swimming. Can't remember. I've had a few. I have had a few. So celebrating that. But we can have a laugh now, just because we can. A bit of laughter yoga, just a little point, and raise your eyebrows and laugh. So, intention. I is for intention. So my intention tomorrow is to power up before I need to. So give myself a little lie down time, because I like to lie on my Shakti mat and just give myself some silence. And sometimes I'll set a timer, and sometimes I won't, depending if I need to be up for a call. And quite often I don't even need that long. It's not like sometimes I like just to give myself as long as I need. Other times I just set a timer and get up after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, however long I've got, and I give myself. But it always helps. And I find lying on the Shakti mat, for one, it sort of helps when I've been sitting for a long while, because it gets your acupressure points and it takes you out of the head and into the body really quickly. So I really recommend a Shakti mat if you haven't got one. So that's my intention for the next 24 hours. I also would like to do a more practical thing, is to plan my social media content for the next 6 weeks. Now, I've never been very good at planning social media content, but I would like to be. So, and I've got a space tomorrow morning. So that is my intention, to create a bit of a plan and not to make it too complicated. Keep it simple. Simple is more easier to do, if that makes sense. Don't put too much on myself. Just get it done. Gina. So we'll see what the next 6 weeks look like. I'm also planning, or hoping, if my car comes back in time, to plan a trip to the Isle of Wight to see my wonderful friend Michelle, who's an EFT and NLP practitioner, and we do a bit of co-coaching. And she's also got a beautiful house in the beautiful Isle of Wight. So I'm looking at different prices. I'm going to take Sophie there, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, but I need to make sure my car's back first. So there is a little bit of, we'll have to wait and see, universe. But that's my intention for March anyway, to get to the Isle of Wight and to have a bit of a holiday. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for this platform and you guys showing up. Thank you for being here, because it really helps me stay accountable to just writing, because I write down my what I've enjoyed about today, the highlights of the day, what I'm grateful for. Basically, I'm bringing that gratitude energy into my sleep and the next day, and thinking about what I want to be doing, and this Blignite acronym, by talking it through with you, makes me more conscious around it, and I hope that you're finding benefit from it as well, and it's something that you're finding helpful, that you're finding helpful in your day to day, and using this acronym to sort of help keep you focused on where you want to be going. That's really what it's doing for me, because especially when your energy dips, because what happens to me when my energy dips, the doubts come in, the fears come in, the feelings of lack come in, And that's not where I want to be going. I want to be focused on where everything is working out for me, and I am moving towards a life that I really want, and I'm living the life that I really want. And it's just a reminder, all of these practices are a reminder that actually in any moment we've got a choice. We've got a choice on how we see things, we've got a choice on how we react to things. And the more practiced we get at consciously directing our focus, then the easier it becomes to respond in the way that you want to respond when life sends you a bit of a curveball and the unexpected happens. And I was talking about that with my client again this morning, to just be able to be in a place to respond with love and compassion and kindness and patience when things don't go as where we want them to go, and to really be able to pull out the learning that is hidden in every challenge. So I believe that things in life are either to bring you joy or to teach you something. And if you're not feeling joy in the moment, then have a look for the lesson. And once we learn the lesson, or once we can embrace learning as part of life's growth and expansion, then you enjoy it more. And that's been my experience, so that's definitely true. And if you would like some help doing that and shifting the way you see things and just getting yourself on track towards where you want to be going, then come and have a chat with me, and we can see how coaching can help you move forward to where you want to be going. I got a bit lost there. That's my gratitude. Nature. Oh, nature's been good to us the last few days, hasn't it? Here in the UK, it's just been beautiful. It's like spring is here, really. I mean, we are in March now, so spring is here, really. We've got the equinox coming on in a couple of weeks, so that's exciting. The moon is growing in the sky, which is cool. We've got half a moon up there at the moment, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Just get outside, get the vitamin D on your skin, and enjoy it, because weather is ever changeable. We don't know how long it's going to last, so fully enjoy. Ingesting. What have you been ingesting today? Well, what did I have today? I had my porridge this morning in the garden, and then I made, because I got a veg box the other day with a huge great swede in it. So, and I do like mashed swede. So I made a big pot of mashed swede, and then I steamed some green veg. So I had some broccoli, some kale, and a courgette. I did slightly over steam it, so they're a little bit mushy, but they did taste nice. And I had a bit of salmon with it, which was I did in the air fryer, and it was really tasty, I have to say. But I have had some munchies. Now my munchies include an orange, that was quite a good munchie, and also some raisins and walnuts. Now the raisins and walnuts I didn't really need. I was eating them because I was tired. So I would like to be in a place where I recognise that I'm tired, and I think maybe I need to find something that doesn't involve lying down on the Shakti mat, because that takes, I don't know, just quite a long time. It didn't take that long, obviously, but to put the Shakti mat down, I have to sort of get naked and get under my covers. So maybe that's the time to do a bit of breath work and really connect in, even if it's just for 2 or 3 minutes, and see how that feels as a different way of responding to the tiredness rather than going for food, which basically what I did. So that is my intention as well. Hi Max, how are you? Hey, yes. I'm just talking about the how to deal with dips of energy, or how different ways. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just exploring different ways that I can do it that I feel will be healthier than reaching for snacks. So a little explore to see how I can maintain a more consistent energy. And I just, recently I've had some real moments where I can only describe it's been complete and utter unconditional love. That's what it's felt like. I felt my heart chakra massively opening. I felt just extreme happiness, complete joy. And I'm quite a positive person most of the time, as you know, but it's not, I can't, it's not very often you feel like that. And I've felt it 2 or 3 times over the last couple of weeks. And I'm not sure what I'm attributing that to. I think there's lots of different elements, but I'm enjoying it. And yeah, more of that, please. And I think the difference, whenever I've looked back on my life and I've had moments of where I felt that high, it's always been elevated by drink or drugs, basically. Whereas now it's 100% natural. So this is different. It feels like certainly this last week anyway, feels like it's up leveled, and that's really exciting. So I'm celebrating that. Sorry, I've got Max, you jumped on and distracted me. But yeah, so we're going through the Blignite acronym, and we're on ingesting, and that's where I got to ingesting the snacks. And what am I been telling myself? Well, this morning I've been pondering on this question as well. The question around if what would it feel like to totally trust myself, and that energizes me. Just the thought of totally trusting myself, of not being able to get it wrong. So if I knew that I couldn't get it wrong, and that's what Abraham Hicks tells us, that we can't get it wrong, we never get it done. So even when we make what we think are mistakes, they're not. We're just learning something new. And I'm not sure what you said scary to, Max. I'm not sure what I said, but I think there's a slight delay in the messaging here. But when I actually feel into, I can't make any mistakes. If I can make my decisions and my choices from a place of being in alignment and feeling a good, high vibrational position, then life becomes more in flow, and I don't have to worry about making mistakes. And how much more energy will I save by not being worried about what I'm doing? If I can totally and utterly trust myself, and this is the journey. This has been my journey anyway. And I'm learning, I'm getting better. I'm learning how to do that so I can become a fully independent woman who's free to do whatever my heart desires, and to really, really trust that I am supported, and the universe is looking out for me. We are in a friendly world, and we are safe. We are safe. And trusting that whatever decision I make will be the best for me and my highest good and the highest good of everybody else. What does that feel like? It just feels energizing. And I think I was tapping into that question this morning when I was scooting to swimming, and the sun was shining and the world was a beautiful place. And I totally trusted myself for those couple of hours. So tap into that feeling. How would you feel if you could totally trust yourself and you knew you'd never get it wrong? How would that actually feel to you? Just feel into it and let us know. Let us know what you think. Hi Joanne, how are you? Just inviting you to feel what it feels like to fully trust yourself. And if that takes some imagination, because it does for me, then imagine fully trusting yourself. You can't get it wrong. Everything you do is the right thing for you. And if you can make your decisions from a place of love and a place of joy and not from fear, then things go better. They bode better. So what I've been telling myself today is I can trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust I get everything right. I trust I'm doing the right thing. I trust I'm moving towards where I want to be going. I trust I'm going in the right direction. I trust my life is beautiful, and that's energizing. That's energizing. And the E, of course, is for enjoy, just deciding to enjoy. And we can tell ourselves that we can enjoy each moment, even the challenges, even the things that don't look pretty on the outside. There is something in there that we can enjoy, even if we can enjoy our response to it. I responded with calmness. I didn't shout. I was kind. I saw something beautiful. I helped somebody. I enjoy. So let's have a little song. Blignite my happy, blignite the happy in me, Blignite, blignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder and every day with glee. Blignite, blignite the happy in me. Thank you all for being here. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying these Blignites, and I hope you're finding them helpful to help keep you on track and moving towards where you want to be going in life. And if you need some help doing that, then come and have a chat with me. It's I love talking to people anyway, so it'll be lovely to connect properly. All right, see you later.